Oh yeah. Hey guys, Craig from CraigerCoClassic here. I'm doing a quick review on the Rayo kit. It is a ignition combination kit that they offer called Rayo. I'll put up the part number for the one of my engine, which is a Windsor Ford. It is advertised, actually hold on, I want to geek out about something real quick. Look at this packaging. Like, give me a break. You know, I'm new to this whole racing distributor ignition system type stuff, so maybe this is normal, I'm not sure. But it does say it's track proven, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so my review is gonna be, I don't know anything about racing distributors, so my review is just gonna be what I observe. I do run a 7000 series Speedmaster distributor in here, as well as a Speedmaster E-Core style as well, but not as bougie as the one I have here in this kit. And I'm happy with both, love it. But I'm going to a better engine, so I want a better ignition system. Let's start talking about the coil. Yes, it is a E-Core style coil, high output of course. I love the baffling that they have here. It's a lot more potent, if you will, of baffling than the one I have there. As well as they advertise it pretty good on staying cool, and they brag a little bit on their lamination, which is super awesome. I assume this is all a good thing if you're in the racing application. I may be rocking this racing distributor ignition kit, but I plan on doing it for daily driving, so which they say it can do, which is good for us. So we're gonna give that a test in a later video. I've always been a fan of the E-Core style. Let's move on to the distributor. Here it is, guys. Like I said, this is for a Windsor motor. Right off the bat, I love that it's a 2-wire setup. I'm gonna be running my ignition kit inside of sort of a first gen MSD style 6AL ignition box, which is what is needed for this. I think you can Google some other type of applications you can run with this, but it is designed to run with the MSD ignition box. Though they do have ignition boxes here at Speedmaster as well, I just find it interesting and sort of cool that they have it wired up perfectly for that. Let's start up top here, guide-by-wire, a must-have. I want to move on to the key. This is an Allen key, and what is super awesome is that up top, anywhere inside here, all of those components all use the same Allen key size. So keep this with you for those racers, new to me. When you want to change certain components on the inside, you have right here, all one. As for the plastic, not a plastic professional, but this seems like something that can really take a beating. I'm not planning on dropping this, but I feel like it can actually take a hit. Now let's take a look on what's on the inside. I love how it just guides you right in there. Obviously right off the bat, you know, this is an HEI style setup here. And of course you can see the magnetic pickup. They advertise this as being pretty efficient. They're very proud of how they have engineered and set up their magnetic trigger. And like I said, for those of you that are into racing, every Allen head key in here is the same size, which is super cool. So if you need to change advance springs or you need to change spacers, for for those of you that need to do that, this is all set up for it. Who knows, down the road I may need to do that. Down here to the base, CNC billet. It's like 60 something T6 aluminum. It's to exact tolerances. Maybe in the racing world that means something. To me it just sounds fancy and I like it. I think if you're in the racing world hitting your engines really hard, I can only assume that's something that you actually want. Inside here is a bearing, so the reluctor is very precise. Steel shaft. I'm glad to see that the gear isn't the type or the metal that will soften up over time. My 7000 series has a similar gear and have had no issues with it. Just looking at it, you know, the rubber seals are really quality. Plastic seems quality. From an untrained eye, I'm really impressed. And comparing it to previous distributors, I'm really impressed. I'm happy that it's magnetic pickup. Not sure what else anyone else would run today, but maybe I'm just geeking out on this, I don't know. I talked to a few people who have been running these and they're very impressed with it. Haven't heard of any issues. These guys are running performance dragsters. A couple of people did circuit racing, all makes and models, but they all said one thing. They said this entire ignition system, this distributor is really picky on getting a strong connection. So make sure that you have a strong connection for this. Bolts, you name it. What's kind of cool about that is that Speedmaster actually thought of that. It's obvious you want full freaking power to your distributor so it can do its job, but just in case you need to check, the kit comes with this. It is a voltage checker. Haven't used it yet, but I think it's self-explanatory. I think it's kind of cool that they included this as well. You know, I talked about the advanced springs and the spacers. The kit comes with 2 or 3 tiers each, I believe. 3 springs, maybe 4 spacers, if memory serves. Comes with a lot of extra goodies for wiring it up. Comes with that MSD 2-wire hookup extension, which is cool. I mentioned the coil rubber bushings, and of course the cool box that now I don't know what to do with, but really want to hang on to for no apparent reason. You guys will see me mocking it up in the engine that I have on an engine stand over here, making sure that everything slides in really well, and you guys will notice just how well it fits. I can't wait to get this installed. Sadly, my engine, like I said, is down, so I will be doing future videos of installing it on this engine, and of course testing it out. I will show you guys a quick video of me installing it in the engine as sort of a mock-up. I was really impressed just how well it installed in there, like just the right sounds, the clunks, it just went right where it was supposed to. Hey guys, step 1, make sure your engine is at top dead center. Before removing the old distributor, we put the new distributor in, same thing applies, top dead center. I would, no, this is for mock-up, but if you're installing it on your engine in any application, I would definitely put some assembly lube on your gear as well as the gear inside. You want your rotor to be pointing at top dead center or cylinder 1 on this 302. Make sure it's pointing that way. I usually give it a little bit of a wiggle down here and then push. Oh. Goes right in. Real quick, I'm just gonna say that was a tight fit and I liked it. Fell right into place perfectly. Just to recap, this is Rayo Ignition Combination Kit made for many makes and models, many engine families. Advertised optimized spark, peak current, plug and play capabilities, CNC machined, magnetic input, advanced springs, comes with a voltage tester, 1-size Allen key, guided wire retainer, designed to hopefully not interfere with anything in your engine bay, quality steel shaft, quality bearings, the right kind of rotor, extra goodies like the spacers and wiring, extension wires, high output coil, designed to dissipate heat really well. I didn't see much about this ignition system kit that I saw that was bad. Everything seemed like it was on the quality side, on the good side, from just observing it, holding it, mocking it up on my engine. Probably my only thing that I would like is that if you notice, like I have like a black chrome red theme in here. It would be kind of cool if they came in red. That doesn't mean anything. For those of you that race, that doesn't mean squat. But for me, would have been cool to have a red option. Now obviously there'll be future videos, so subscribe if you're interested in more updates on this ignition system kit, how well it runs on my Windsor motor, and if I notice any differences running this El Rayo compared to my 7000 series, along with an ignition box. Thanks for watching guys, I hope this was somewhat informative. Click above if you want the super details about this ignition box setup, made a little video. Be sure to hit that bell icon if you're on YouTube, as I have big plans for this engine and the one I have on the engine stand. Just want to thank you guys again. Thanks for watching. See ya.